Yo, welcome back to another video. We got some more Marvel news today. Hold on, wait. How about another Marvel breakdown? Guardians of the Galaxy just dropped a special trailer after the holiday special. That's tough. I already know y'all all want the further Easter eggs that I found in this trailer, man. Now, this is part of the journey of the end of James Gunn and the whole cast of Guardians of the Galaxy. This is like their farewell tour. That's tough. I don't know about y'all, but Guardians of the Galaxy are one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. It took me to the end of Infinity War to realize that the Stones was in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and that's what made me like them even more. That's crazy.
Then the universe exploded into existence, and the remnants of these systems were forged into concentrated ingots. Infinity Stone. These stones.
Now, with this being a farewell tour of James Gunn before he goes into the DC universe, I just want to give a special thanks to my boy James Gunn for dropping nothing but classics in this whole MCU universe. Thank you, James Gunn. With the holiday special being such an amazing presentation, Guardians of the Galaxy got one last move to go, man. Go out with a bang. So with the mad scientist off to lead the blue band, he is giving his fans one last ride, baby. One last emotional punch to the gut. Yeah. And one last soundtrack of all the old school classics. Get it back. Here's all the Easter eggs that I found in this trailer. Please subscribe to the channel if y'all new, man. It means a lot to me. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. We first get a glimpse at the Guardians of the Galaxy coming out on the ship. Now y'all know the uniforms that they had on was very familiar. Now the Guardians are no strangers to uniform. Remember in part 1, the whole cast made a whole wardrobe change.
The galaxy still needs its Guardians.
Hello. Ravager read in a historic walk-up scene. Being said, we all know that the Guardians has been around and now they just evolved into their own brand. Now we all know the Guardians is well known at this point. With them wearing those kind of suits just shows that they are taking their job very, very seriously now. Now I think that because maybe Star-Lord is probably upset Gamora has died. Now he's on his team yo, we gotta take stuff more serious now. It's tough. Seen a Star-Lord listening to music with his headphones. And you see what kind of headphones he had.
Don't forget.
That headphone there is called Zoom. Now we all know at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Kraglin gives Peter Quill a gift from his dad, Yondu, a Zoom MP3 player. Now that is from Earth with over 300 songs. And y'all all know that Peter is stuck in the 80s. First off, let's give a special shout out to Kevin Bacon. It is jarring to see him with an earbud in now. Behind those headphones, the song is being played in the background. The song is called In the Meantime.
Don't forget where we came from.
By Space Hog. Now, that song is probably played by James Gunn. It was his idea. That song was released in 1996. That's tough. I was a little dude. Now we get another scene where they get off the ship and y'all see that they are surrounded by a whole bunch of different animals or something. I don't even know.
Hello, we come in peace.
Everyone is just saying that we're not in Missouri anymore. Now, where they at in this scene, it's assumed to be called Counter-Earth. Now, this is a planet that resembles Earth, but is inhabited by animal humanoid hybrids. Now, this is even an island that seems to have something kind of resembling the Statue of Liberty. It's likely a lady version of Lady Liberty. James Gunn is really bringing this film to life with that one. That's tough. But the funny part to me is why Drax throw the ball at the little girl like that.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
Now, this is where I really want to dig deep into because Gamora is back. Now, that's crazy. Y'all see everybody walking there. You see in the middle that you see Gamora? Huh? Now, addressing to the deadly green elephant in the room, Gamora is back with the Guardians of the Galaxy. But how? Now, we all know that Thanos' sacrifice her threw her straight off the cliff. That's tough. but we all know that she was brought back in Avengers Endgame. Now, surprisingly, they do show Gamora a lot. She is working with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this is going to be a major part of the movie, considering that Star-Lord really wants his girl back. Now we get the Guardians drifting off into space somewhere when they all get on their colorful suits. It kind of seems like they headed to like an evolutionary base, and they wearing like these Earth-style space walking suits or something like that. Kind of like in true Power Ranger fashion or something. Now, it's a question that I wanted to ask. Where's Rocket holographic spacesuits at? Now we get high evolutionary first look.
Into the forever.
Now we get a little glimpse of a villain. I think he go by the name of Chuck Woody. I'm not pretty sure how you say it. He's kind of new to me. High evolutionary is like a scientist that is found living experimentations to combine biology and technology. Now, this villain choice point to Rocket Raccoon being a focal point of the movie. We get a first glimpse of what I think this movie is gonna be based about, of Rocket's origin story. Now, I'm pretty excited about this one. Now, in the third installment of Guardians of the Galaxy, in his 8th appearance in the MCU, seems like we are gonna get the origin story of Rocket. Now, also Rocket's love interest makes her MCU debut.
Where we came from.
As Lila bursts onto the scene. Now, Lady Lila, she's basically another experiment from the High Evolutionary. Another amazing building block on a castle that is Rocket Raccoon. Now we get a familiar scene, something that looked familiar of the first one. I think it was kind of like a prison break. Now, in classic trilogy fashion, a major callback to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 is shown in this trailer. As the whole team got to come together to break out of prison. You can see everybody as they walking out, holding each other, that they all have matching outfits trying to break out of prison. They still looking like them Power Rangers, I see. As they lipping out, you can see probably Drax may have taken a pretty good big hit from somebody. And you can see Gamora is in this shot helping him as well. Now, it could be a chance there that the Guardians of the Galaxy probably there to break Gamora out of prison. What y'all think about that? Then we get our first glimpse of my boy Adam Warlock. Now, the hints keeps coming, as another first look in this trailer is the payoff to one of the oldest post-credit scenes, Easter eggs in the MCU. Now, it will be 6 years to this day when Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 releases that we first saw Kratos holding Adam Warlock. Now, my boy Will is making his MCU debut, as he is the #1 contender to lead this movie. Now, with a major future in the comics of this universe, it's no sign of the other Sovereign just yet, but have to imagine they are still not happy with the Guardians. We get some team shots together. Now, as you can see left to right, Star-Lord, Drax, and Rocket, Gamora, Groot, Nebula, and Mantis. Now, in this, you do not see Kraglin and Cosmo the dog, but the teaser kind of gives us that this is an epic shot of all the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now we get into one last time. You hear him say, we'll all fly away together. One last time.
We'll all fly away together. One last time.
Now, the greatest signs of success for this film that Rocket has brought to the table. Now, we all know that James Gunn is incredible at bringing death into his films. It brings a huge impact into the movie. So if Rocket died, bro, that's tough. Don't do that. Now, first it was Groot, then it was Yondu. Now, with this trailer focusing on Rocket, it seems like Rocket is up next. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Now, y'all know there's a scene where Peter seems to have lost someone in a sort of medical tubing in the shot. Now, that could be my boy Rocket final stand, man. Oh my god.
Forever. That beautiful sky.
Now, he refers to Star-Lord as Pete for the first time in franchise history. Now, showing that much growth from a character, usually a sign that it's about to get bad news in this boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. Now, the final line in this trailer, the most iconic in MCU history. We are Groot. Everybody know we saw my boy Groot was chopping it up. Get an epic shot of Star-Lord and Groot back to back like these. I mean, they were straight busting, my boy. I ain't gonna lie. Now, this is me that Groot is probably mad that Rocket probably died. He probably just brought them boys out trying to bust. I ain't gonna lie. Now, years ago, people did not think that people will be talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy, considering that they had a talking raccoon and a talking tree. Now, years later, this is an epic movie. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the Easter eggs that I found in this trailer, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. With this movie coming out next year, May 5th, 2023. I'm excited for it, man. I hope y'all is too. But please don't forget, like, subscribe to the channel if y'all new, man. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Shit.